everyone. Reedy.
Good afternoon, Shirley,
It's a
and
wonderful
everyone
day.
else.
Yes, it's a wonderful day. This is Point of View with Shirley, Cleester, and Eula. And Eula said that she is getting prepared to be with us next week. And so we're looking forward to that. And Reedy, what is your topic today?
My topic is the scars of life. Wear your
Ooh,
scars proudly.
oh yes. Oh yes. Wear them proudly. And
Wear
mine
them proudly.
is jealousy among women. And we know that that's something else. And so anyway, dear God, as we sit before you to speak, we pray to you that our souls you will keep. And if we should die before we finish, we pray to you, dear God, that any outstanding sins will be forgiven. And we ask this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
You know, it's so much stuff going on in this world today. It's stuff that breaks our hearts. If each and every day, and if we would allow it, we wouldn't even want to get out of the bed or anything because there's so much happening in this world. And
Mm-hmm.
so I want to talk about something, and this is Women's Her Story Month. Okay, Her
Right.
Story Month. And so this will just fit in right with it because we need to get it together. We need to be more together than what we are. And it's just a shame that there's so much jealousy and envy that's going on in this world today. And it's among women. We could do so much. Our species, our gender, we don't realize, I don't think we really realize as a whole how
Mm-hmm.
much power we have how much power we have. We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a lot of power, and God made it that way power. And we can do so much positive with our power, and there's a lot of negative going on also with the power that we have been given. So I want to talk about the power, the female jealousy. We're so jealous and envious of each other. It's just ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. And I'm going to do this, try to get my font up here. That's what I'm working on now. Get my font a little bigger. It's just ridiculous. So I'm going to do it both ways. How to talking about jealousy. Let me go here. Female jealousy. And then let's see, I want to do this 15 signs. I have one with 16 signs and I have one with 15 signs. And then I have another one. This girl is jealous of me, how to deal with jealous women. And then I have the other one, which I need to talk about also. It's not always them. Sometimes it's us. 4 ways to stop feeling jealous of other women. So I'm going to do it all and I'm going to attempt to do it in less than 30 minutes. So Rita can come on with hers. What's yours, Rita? You
The
already,
scars of life. Wear
yeah,
your
I
scars
know you
proudly.
already said it, but I want you to say that
The
again
scars of life.
because you
Wear
always
your
have
scars proudly.
proudly because you
Proudly.
always,
Because we go through a lot of stuff to get those scars.
oh, yes, we do. And believe me, we are scarred internally and some of us
Yes,
externally
ma'am.
too. Yes,
Sometimes
we are.
physically.
That's right. So think aloud. Female jealousy. 16 signs a girl is jealous of another girl. And we've witnessed it. As long as we have been able to recognize it and we have witnessed it
Mm-hmm.
so much. So
That's
this is
right.
by Ashley Knight. And this is thinkaloud.net. And this is jealous, female jealousy. Oh no, I want to do the 15 signs first. Okay, 15 signs of jealousy. And this article is from Live, Bold, and Bloom. Live, Bold, and Bloom. And this is by Barry Davenport. When this it's a Barry with the IE. Okay. And it's 15 sure signs a woman is jealous of another. And this was written or published in December 1st, 2021. A woman in your life whose actions strike you as strange or rude can leave you feeling annoyed or even disturbed. And I know you've experienced that, Rita, haven't you?
Hello, yes, ma'am.
I've experienced it
I don't
more
think
than
it's a woman that
once.
hasn't really.
I know it. I know it. To figure out the cause of her behavior, you may want to watch her for signs of jealousy in a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She might have decided that you pose a threat to one of her relationships or her position in life.
Yeah.
When this is the case, her insecurity, you hear that? Her insecurity can provoke
That's right.
vindictive or passive aggressive behavior. And really, I just to start out saying this. There's an acquaintance, and we used to fellowship with this lady. I mean, this is not like this was in 2020. So now, when I talk to one of my other friends, colleagues in the ministry, she'll say, "Have you heard from so and so?" I said, "No." She cut us off. She dropped us like a hot potato, and she got married. And she cut us
Every
completely off.
Oh, she ain't even saying nothing to y'all no more.
I mean, she cut us completely off. And so, and when this is the case, her insecurity can provoke vindictive or passive aggressive behavior. And so, I'm not saying that she's insecure or anything, but I know she cut us off. So, I tried to call. I called her phone, especially when our friend, and I call this lady a friend. When I found out that she had been, uh, she'd been dead for weeks before I even knew it. And this lady and I were close. And so this other lady knows the lady. So I was trying to get in touch with her. And I just asked her to call me because I don't like to just say it and leave it in a voice message. Child, please. So I never did get to tell her. And so she finally, I think, sent me a little short message back, which didn't amount to a hill of beans. So I said, well, okay, I've tried, son.
Hey, I'm fine sitting here with my husband. Goodbye.
She dropped us like a hot potato. Ain't heard from her since.
I'm mad now.
I said, why would a girl be jealous of another girl? But I didn't get jealous. I'm happy for her. I'm so happy for her. Yes, we're happy for her. But baby,
right. Wait, somebody's at my door. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Why would a girl be jealous of another girl? Everyone is vulnerable to feeling jealous when they perceive that a person can take away something or someone important to them. Romantic relationships provide a classic example of jealousy between females. A woman recognizes that another woman has attracted her boyfriend's attention. The
Always.
competition presented by the other woman makes her jealous and fearful that her boyfriend will leave her for a more appealing partner. Now, here's some common situations that provoke female jealousy. She gets the attention of your romantic partner. She spends more time with your best friend. She develops a strong friendship with your sister. She outperforms you in the workplace. She beats you in a competition. So these are common situations that provoke female jealousy. And sometimes you don't know it's a competition. People make it a competition. They make life a competition.
Yes,
Yes.
I tell you what, I've been there. I used to hate Cheryl. I used to hate Cheryl because she had my sister's attention. She had Natalie's attention. I was so mad at Cheryl. I don't know why you going over there anyway. Why you can't sit here and talk. Oh, I'd be mad at Natalie until I learned Cheryl. And then I started going up there all the time.
But you were jealous because she had Natalie's attention.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was jealous.
So see that?
I could have cut your throat.
So a woman does not have to succeed or even want to break up your marriage. Take your best friend or get the promotion instead of you. She just has to be perceived as capable and likely to do those things. She doesn't even have to want to do it, but that jealousy is something else. And let me go ahead and read this scripture about jealousy. This is the Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 6. Set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine arm, for love is strong as death. Jealousy is cruel as the grave. The coals thereof are coals of fire, which hath a most vehement flame. So, what he said, seal me in your heart with permanent betrothal, for love is strong as death, and jealousy is cruel as Sheol. It flashes fire, the very flame of Jehovah. So that jealousy is strong,
Strong, yeah.
strong, strong. So a girl about to dethrone another female from a valued position or status could inspire overt or covert female jealousy signs. My goodness. So here are 15 signs a woman is jealous of another woman. Number one, acting defensive, and I don't know why, but I'm going to cut the camera off here for just a few seconds.
Okay.
Acting defensive, okay? Few people will readily admit to being jealous when called out about it. The jealous woman will deny that she was thinking about the other person or motivated by insecure feelings. She'll insist that only innocent reasons motivated her actions or comments toward the other woman. And we've heard little snide remarks that people have made, and then sometimes we don't catch them right away. And sometimes I think it's good. I say because of myself, I don't think it's good for me to catch it too soon because you don't know how you'll react to it. So a jealous woman will deny that she was thinking about the other person or motivated by insecure feelings. You heard, no girl, no girl. I just
Yes, yes.
uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Number two, phone snooping. A jealous woman may not be able to resist snooping on someone's phone if the opportunity presents itself. She wants to know if her boyfriend or best friend is communicating with the woman she considers a rival. Her suspicions drive her to violate the privacy of the person whose relationship she wants to defend. And that's something. The people are jealous of other people,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't just go on about their business and sever the relationship. You know, they want to hang around so they can see what the person is going to do
Mm-hmm.
and just keep hanging around. Okay, number three, making critical comments about appearance. When trying to figure out how you can tell if a girl is intimidated by another girl, pay close attention to what she says about the other woman's looks.
Mm-hmm.
Jealousy can make her feel intimidated because she fears that she can't compete.
I like this dress. I like that dress, but it's too little on her.
Uh huh.
It don't look
Uh
right on
huh.
her. Look how it's hanging. It ain't hanging right on her.
Uh-huh. And then you ask, well, how does this look? Well, uh, you could
It's all
uh,
right, but
you could adjust this and you could adjust and stuff like
uh-huh.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
As a result, she may try to diminish other people's opinions about the girl by saying negative things about her appearance. The intense emotions triggered by jealousy can result in sarcastic or critical remarks about someone's appearance. I
Mm-hmm.
remember one time, this has been decades ago. I went somewhere, and so when I came back, I went directly to where I was going when I got back to town. And so
Mm-hmm.
when I walked in the door, somebody said, I heard her, she thinks she looking good. And then somebody else said, she is.
Hello.
Sure did. Sure did. I just walked in the door. She thinks she looking good. And this other person said, she is. And that made
All
me
right.
feel so good that
I know that's
somebody
right.
spoke
That's
up for
I
me. And
know
that's
it.
I have never forgotten that. That's been decades ago. So people are something else. The intense emotions triggered by jealousy can result in sarcastic or critical remarks about someone's appearance. Applauding failures. When she's jealous, she will truly enjoy it when the other woman makes a mistake or fails
Mhm.
in some way. Oh, people just be so glad if
Ooh,
when
that's
they
what
think,
she get. Goody for. That's what
uh-huh,
she get. Always
when they
trying to
think,
do something.
when they think you haven't succeeded.
Oh
But then they
yes.
don't know once you try it, what is that? Nothing beats a failure but a try.
But a try.
At
That's right.
least if it didn't turn out like you wanted it to, you still tried it. And then if it didn't turn out like this other person thinks it should have, that doesn't make you be a complete failure.
That's
See,
it. There
people
it is.
people don't
There it
get it.
is. They don't
She'll
get it.
she'll be sure to gossip about her misfortune and strive to undermine how other people view her. They it's just something, it's something else. Number 5, faking physical or emotional distress. In an attempt to keep a boyfriend, sister, or friend away from another woman, she may create reasons to keep someone
Yes,
close.
that is so
She
true.
may invent reasons like, I need you to go with me because I get anxious in large groups. We can't go to that
Uh,
party because my stomach hurts. I sprained my ankle and need you to drive me today. People have all kinds of excuses to try to keep people.
That'll say, but then they say, I'm your friend. I'm just checking on you.
You are so right, Betty. You are
Yeah,
so right.
yes,
Hello,
yes, yes.
sister. Okay.
And
Number 6.
we got Laterica Jennifer, Nancy Hogan Bryant. We got
Hi,
Linda
everybody.
McGilvery and
Hey.
Leora and Leora Bryant.
Hello, ladies.
That's
Thank
who
you
I
so
can see.
much.
If we have more, hello everybody. I don't
Yes,
see
thank you.
Velma. I don't see Velma, but
I-
she's usually here. So
yeah, she said usually if she's not, she's out with Leah.
oh Leon, you trying to keep her from us?
Number 6, guilt tripping. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
A
Yes,
jealous
yes.
girl may openly confront the friend's interest in spending time with the other girl. You
Yep.
and oh, that's happening now, and I'm thinking, I mean, that's not even your age group. Why are you digging all in our business? I mean, give us somebody your own age group.
Yep.
That's my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yep.
so anyway, that's true. She wants to make that person feel bad about diverting attention away from her. She will remind her boyfriend that he should value her above others because of all the nice things she does for him. I will never forget one time. People are something else. Somebody had the nerve to say that, oh, anyway, okay, I'm going to go on. She
Oh
may
Lord. I don't
complain
like
to her
those kind of
best friend that she is
stories.
being left out, which hurts her feelings. Number 7, disparaging success. This is a behavior that often occurs in the workplace when a woman is jealous of another woman. She will try to diminish how people view the other woman's
Mm-hmm.
success. She may
Mm-hmm.
promote the idea that her rival did not earn success through hard work and competency.
Yeah.
Instead, she only succeeded because of her good looks, sexual behavior, or taking credit for other people's work.
Mm-hmm.
The jealous actions are meant to defend her position in the workplace hierarchy or win a promotion. And like I tell you, where I worked at this place, and I went and I knew I was qualified. As a matter of fact, the woman told me I was overqualified for the job.
What that means, I'll never know.
I know it. I know it. And then I told you about this time, some person that got a job there that I grew up with. We grew up with that lady. And I tell you, she was a mess. She was a mess. And today, I don't have anything to do with her. Like when she got that job as a supervisor, then she just I mean, and she thought she was gonna be extra hard on me or whatever. And I
Oh,
to this day, I don't have anything to do with her. Nothing.
yeah,
Because
you know what?
I know you and you know me.
And you know me. That's right.
So anyway, this jealousy is something else.
It's something else.
Upping your
Yes.
game, number 8. How can you tell when a girl is jealous? You'll see her change some things about herself. Jealousy might inspire a woman to suddenly improve herself, like wearing
Mm-hmm.
nicer clothes or getting a new
Mm-hmm.
haircut. She might take a dance class, fake an interest in a hobby, or do whatever is necessary to increase her ability to compete against the other woman. Exaggerating her success. Jealousy can make her try to win back the spotlight from her rival. She will put a fantastic spin on her successes in an attempt to make them seem like much more than they are.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, she tells everyone that her boyfriend loves her and buys her beautiful gifts. Mothers may brag about their children. Outright lying might even occur in the pursuit of looking superior to a rival. She may work hard to stage impressive photos for special, or excuse me, social media. Number
Mm.
10. Okay, go ahead, Cleve. You gotta
Uh-uh.
come in. Oh,
I
okay.
know. I just said,
Number number 10, abruptly changing moods. In the absence of other signs of jealousy in a woman, she may immediately become crabby in the presence of the girl who makes her jealous.
oh,
That's the
crabby.
truth.
Hello,
Even
crabby.
even if she does not say or do anything hostile or treat a boyfriend with suspicion, she cannot hide that she is officially in a bad mood as soon as the other girl shows up.
Oh, yes,
Theta,
indeed.
Theta can tell a story about that. She may get angry about something trivial and use that as an excuse to stomp off. I think that is still upset. And that's been over 15 years ago, I bet.
Gotta say
Number
yes.
11. Hi.
Gotta say yes.
Number 11.
What do you think you're doing?
Excluding the woman. When a jealous woman plans an event or organizes work assignments, she may banish her rival. She won't invite her to the party at all. And this
No.
stuff is happening today. That jealousy is something else.
Yes, it is.
She will
Yes,
give
it
her the
is.
thankless tasks at work that limit her ability to win praise. Number 12, giving backhanded compliments. My. She may
Oh.
try to act normal around the woman who incites jealousy inside her, but she's still hoping to take her down a notch. She may start by saying something nice on the surface and then totally undermine the compliment. You look great in that dress. Here we go, Reedy.
There you go.
Designers do such great things with plus size fashion these days. These people,
Say
you
what?
heard? This is what she might say. You look great in that dress. Designers do such great things with plus size fashion these days. Anything to try to make you feel bad. Yes.
I
And
told,
and you know how
I
people
told you, I
people
told you.
compliment people. Oh, you have such a beautiful face.
There she
You
is. Hello, Velma.
you've heard people say that. Oh, you have such a beautiful face.
For your size. Pretty in the face and thick in the waist.
Number 13, I am expressing outright dislike. We're talking about jealousy among women today. Not everyone is subtle. That's the truth. Not everyone is subtle.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's true.
a jealous woman chooses to make it abundantly clear that she hates someone. She will say mean things about her rival and try to sabotage her at every turn. I remember there was when I was in a certain position and I was doing honoring some people, and so uh, because it wasn't this person's idea, she did everything she could to try to, well, the people that she had influence on, of course, they followed her.
Follow suit.
And
Yep.
and she didn't promote it like it should have been promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And then had nerve enough one time to say, we went to a certain place to eat. Uh, I didn't like the food. And another lady said, well, I did. Sure did. People are something else, Clee. People are something else. I didn't like the food. Yeah. Expressing outright dislike. People do that kind of stuff.
Oh, I know they do. Oh, I know
Becoming
they do.
becoming clingy. Number 14. She may monopolize the time of a romantic partner, sibling, or friend. That's where you come in about,
That's where I came in. I tell
she
you,
wants
I hated Cheryl. I could have cut Cheryl's head off.
she
Keep
wants
my
to
sister
get to
away from me.
she wants to get together every day and do things as just the two of us. She stays close physically and maintains frequent contact by phone when she cannot be present. Her
Mm-hmm.
plan boils down to making it impossible for the object of her affection to interact with her rival. And that is so true. Number 15, trying to make allies.
I know
Some
it.
women are very skilled.
I know it. I
Who,
know it.
who is it, Gail?
Uh-huh. She said that's what somebody down here was doing.
Oh, okay. Hi, Gail.
Trying to keep us apart.
uh, oh, yes. Some women are very skilled at manipulating social forces. A jealous woman could choose to spend her social capital on a campaign to isolate and drive off her female rival. To accomplish this, she may convince other people to share her negative opinion of the other person. She may ask them to exclude her from social or work functions. And read it, you can tell when something is going on with another person. With
Velma says
their
why she rolled by herself. I know
uh,
that's right.
who said that?
Velma. That's
Uh-huh.
why I roll by myself. I know that's
Uh-huh.
right.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you can tell when something is going on when, we all have our set of friends from different from the others. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
And so, and then when you're with that, one of your associates, then they have their set of friends, and you can tell when something is going on or something has been said about you
Oh
by the
yeah.
way those people act and
Yes.
react to you.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can tell.
Yes.
You can tell when
Yes,
they've
you
been
can.
saying something
Yes, you
negative.
can.
Uh-huh. You can tell. That
Uh-huh.
happened to me one time. Really more than once, but this time I had, with this time it was really, really, really thick. And so
Mm-hmm.
I just settled it. I cut the whole thing off.
Boo y'all. Boo y'all. That's it.
Sure did. To accomplish this, she may convince other people to share her negative opinion of the other person. She may ask them to exclude her from social or work functions. And people do that stuff. So 10
Uh-huh.
signs a woman is jealous of another woman: acting defensive, phone
Mm-hmm.
snooping, applauding failures, guilt tripping, disparaging success, upping her game, excluding the woman, expressing outright dislike, becoming clingy, trying to make allies. And then another thing is they mimic you. And we've seen these fatal
Yeah.
attraction things where
Yes.
these women they want to take the other woman's place. We've seen these
Yes.
movies
Yes. We've
where
seen
they start
yes.
dressing like the woman, after the woman's interests and all of that, trying to be that person.
Trying to be
And
that
this
person. Yes.
stuff happens in real
Yes,
life.
it does. Yes. Yes.
And so adapting to
Thaddeus,
jealous
you know about that, Dr. Thaddeus.
he's still upset. Adapt, adapting to the jealous woman. Learning how to tell if another woman is jealous of you can end your confusion over her bad behavior. Like many people, you may not think that anyone would have a reason to be jealous of you. Just being you makes people jealous.
That's all you gotta do. Be you.
Uh-huh. The
Be
ball is
you.
not
Yeah.
really in your court in that regard. Jealousy is a natural human reaction when people feel
Mm-hmm.
like you can come between them and something they cherish or want.
That's right.
Awareness
Mm-hmm.
of the jealousy may help you avoid triggering the person so much. You'll have to think about whether you've crossed a line and should adjust your behavior. Going forward, you may have to act with greater sensitivity. Of course, if the jealous person is unreasonable, you deserve to go on living your life as you usually would. Just watch out for moves that the jealous saboteur in your life might take, because I remember, I think it was last year, where these women worked together. And so the one woman was getting a certain amount of income tax back. And so this other lady that worked with her killed that woman because she was getting a certain amount of
Certain
income
amount
tax
income
back,
tax.
because she was getting more than her. And I think she might have taken the woman's income tax. Sure did.
Uh-huh. Leora Brown says low self-esteem. She right
Low,
about that.
very
Low
low
self.
self-esteem.
Yes, ma'am. You
And
sure
that,
right.
yeah, and people will literally try to take you off the scene.
They
Some
will do
people,
you in. Yep.
it's for real. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Some people would rather have you dead
Yeah.
than
Yes.
alive and
Yes.
functioning. And I know
Uh-huh.
it's true, because over and over and over and over we hear about somebody killing somebody, hurting
Mm-hmm.
somebody, maiming somebody. And it's
Mm-hmm.
all because of jealousy. So
Jealousy.
that
Yes.
is a
Yes.
fact. Okay, what
Yes.
time is it? 1:30.
I
Let
don't
me,
know.
okay.
But I'm still
Four,
going through this jealousy stuff.
yes.
I'm listening to you. I got Gail over here. She listening too. I hope she learned a lesson.
This jealousy is something else.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
telling you. And
Yes, it is.
you be going up through your life, and you see little things happening. And you hear the little remarks, you see the little actions and reactions, and then sometimes we just go over them, but sometimes they get so obvious to you have to stop, turn
And
around, look and see.
uh-huh. Yep.
And then you
Yep.
have to deal with these things, matters not who they are. When it
Because
gets
you
to a
going on
certain
about your everyday life.
right.
You going on about your everyday life, not knowing that they paying that close attention to you.
And sabotaging every move
Yep.
you make
Yes, ma'am.
if they
Yes, ma'am.
possibly can.
Yep.
And so far as to lie on you, set you up, they'll even go. That's why if God gives me somebody else, my SO, I'm not discussing him with nobody. And when I used to, then I stopped it,
Yep.
because you
Yep.
tell people how good
Oh
somebody is,
yes.
how
Yes.
good they are to you, and the things they
Yes.
do, and you don't mean any harm.
You don't
You're
mean
just
it. No.
happy,
No.
and you want
No.
people to be happy for you. But child, please.
It brings out
And
the
then
opposite of being happy for you.
yes, and then when you say, well, God blessed me, and he's so good to me that, and nothing's going on, no sinning and all that, and I just thank God he respects me and everything, and they thinking in the back, yes, something going on, yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
remember when Elder Davis and I were married, we didn't have a courtship,
Yes.
none of that stuff, and somebody that's supposed to be one of the senior saints in the church, they had to know each other, but we did not. We did not know each other. We hadn't had any dealings with each other. When the
I
Lord,
think that's what they call genocide. I think it's shade. I think that's what they call throwing shade.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes,
Mother
yes,
always said, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. Yep.
that's it. And that's
Yep. That's it.
and that's what I was thinking the other day when we were talking Tuesday, and that was Reverend Topsy, and Reverend Topsy said, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." Don't let your
Uh-huh.
left hand know what your right hand doing. There's even a scripture in the Bible said, the one that's led with you in the night, don't let them know everything that's going on.
Right. Bama said they
Uh,
don't want you to be happy. Misery love company. That is
m-
so right. Misery
Misery
loves company.
loves company.
Yes, they do.
Sure does.
That'll say make $1 more, drive a different car, move to a
Mm-hmm.
different place, and it's over. Yes, you right. That she didn't say it's over, but you do. If
Mm-hmm.
you do that, if you make $1 more, drive a
Uh-huh.
better car, honey, you can hang that stuff up. No
Uh-huh.
wonder you
And
ain't got
and
a
people
hit out on you.
and people don't understand. You don't even think, some people don't even think about that. They're thankful for what God has blessed them with, but people don't even think about cars they drive, what kind of car they just go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just
Those
go
things
get.
don't make a
Yes.
person,
Yes. Yep. No, it
but
does not.
somebody is worrying over what you have. And I'm
Yes.
dealing down here in Dallas, Texas. There was a thing going on when I was living out in my property in the country, and I was trying to get my what is it, the tax, where I wouldn't have to pay the tax, trying to get that all situated.
Right.
So
Right.
I had to go down to the office down there. And so, well, you got to prove that you got this. You got to prove you got well, I don't see where you have any utilities or light and this stuff. But everything I did was off the grid. I had my own water system, my own light. Clear, I do that
Right. Right.
alternative
Right.
energy.
Right.
And
Right.
so I took pictures and took it in. And so I went in and I talked to one of the ladies. And I said, I'm on alternative energy. And she was the supervisor. And she said, what is that? And then I got word. So finally, when they came out and inspected, the lady came out and inspected. I had my phone, my water, my lights, everything. All this is off the grid. And she said, Miss Davis, she said, you just living the life out here, aren't you? Because she called the office and and I'm getting to something here.
Yeah,
She
I know.
called her office and asked them to call the phone number at my place.
Uh-huh. To
And
see if
they
the phone
called
work.
and she talked to them. And it wasn't no AT&T.
Boo, y'all.
And
Hey.
so, and then she said, this lady said, down at the office, they call you uppity.
Oh.
That's what she
Oh.
said. She told me they called me. They said I'm uppity, and
Wow.
they
Miss
kept turning
Uppity.
me down and turning me down until she came out there and saw the proof herself.
Wow.
And then,
Jennifer said, people thought Jennifer moved, got him another house, new house.
uh
She said people thought we were running out on our landlord because we didn't tell anybody until we pulled the U-Haul up and packed our stuff.
huh,
Our
that's the
neighbors thought we were running from our landlord.
see that people think the worst.
The
They
worst,
think the
yes,
worst,
yes.
and
Those
I
neighbors work
imagine
hard for their money. They work hard for
right.
their money, baby.
And I'm happy for anybody that comes up. I am
Amen.
so
Yes, ma'am.
happy for people. I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
everybody to be able to succeed. And that's what I'm talking about, women and jealousy. If we would take the jealousy and turn it into a positive thing,
Oh, y'all.
we're jealous for each other because we want each other to succeed.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes.
so it's good if it's a friendly, if it has to be a competition, let's work this thing.
Yep.
Okay, I'm getting me
Yep.
a new house. When you getting your new house? Well, I'm working on it. Okay, come on, baby. We're gonna do this
Let's
thing
go with
together.
that. Yes.
If we would take that
And whatever
energy,
I can do to help you, let me know.
whatever I can do, and,
Whatever I can do
if
to
we
help you,
take
let me
that
know.
jealous energy and turn it into a positive energy,
Flip it.
we
Flip
could
the
do
script.
so much more. And it's
So
so
much.
rampant
Yes.
among
Yes.
our people,
Yes.
us.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible, Cleve. It's
It's
awful.
it's horrible. It is
And this
horrible.
this lady came by the house. It's been and I have on camera too. And these people, you give them a little power, and they think that they can do and say anything to
Mm.
you that they want to do.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
got news. I got news. I got news. Okay, now, all right, read it. Okay, I'm going to finish
Spread
here.
the news, sister.
Four ways. Okay, the 4 ways to stop feeling jealous of other women. I didn't go through those other ones, but just in case we might have a little jealousy in us over
Well, I
somebody
done
else.
had mine.
You did. You got over it too.
Yes, I did. Because I
Remember?
found out what a wonderful person she is.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Because I couldn't stand
Uh
her.
huh.
Shirley made my hate list.
And this is coming from Girls Gone Strong, and it's not much. This is how to not be jealous. 4 ways to stop being jealous of other women. Remember high school? The social politics were ridiculous. I don't know about you,
Yeah.
but I couldn't wait to be an adult.
Yes,
I
I
knew I would
agree with
grow
that.
up and all of that popular kids versus nobody's stuff would go away. Somehow, though, grown up life ended up feeling like more of the same. Except now the comparisons were of new homes, there you go, jobs, and designer diaper bags. The thing is that as long as you are looking for it, you will always find someone who has something that seems better than what you have. There's
Uh,
always a woman who just seems to have you beat in some way.
in
She
some way.
seems, she seems more successful. She seems to have her life together, is smarter, more charming, more whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally human to find jealousy rearing its head. Here are 4 ways you can turn it into a productive emotion instead of one that leaves you in the dumps. Number one, give yourself a break. First off, jealousy is a normal emotion. So we want people to know jealousy is a normal emotion. You can hear, you can feel it coming into your mind. And you
Yep.
say, what? Why am I feeling like that? I don't have any reason to feel like that. And so I just say, Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus and
Hello.
go on. Because I know I have no business. I have no reason to
No
be
reason.
jealous of
Yes.
anyone
Yes.
else.
Mm-hmm.
No reason. It can even
Yep.
be helpful in illuminating our own desires and insecurities. There is no reason to beat yourself up because you find yourself turning a little green.
Mm-hmm.
You are not your feelings, and you get to choose how you react to them. Oh, that is so good.
Yes.
Number two, stop yourself from going negative. So often when we feel jealous, we are putting someone else on a pedestal. The most common reaction then is to knock them down. We've all experienced these conversations, right? One
Right.
woman makes a comment about another's amazing body or significant other or life choices, etc., and the others join in ripping her apart.
Yep.
Sometimes it's more subtle. A backhanded compliment like, I'd love to have legs like hers, but I'm not eating rabbit food and running all day long. I have a life. Always got to find regardless of your intention. Voicing these kinds of judgments about others serves no one, least of all you. Instead, take
Mm-hmm.
a pause and move to number three. Number three, become curious about it. All we see in the world are reflections of our own perception.
Mm-hmm.
Jealousy is a powerful indicator of where we'd like to go. Where
Mm-hmm.
are your feelings coming from? If you find yourself envious of someone else's job, for example, are you dissatisfied with your own? Do you secretly want to change professions? Is it really her schedule and freedom that's appealing to you? Instead of directing the energy outwardly, shine that light back onto yourself. Explore where your feeling is coming from. Not only is this less negative, it's productive. It can help you explore what you want for yourself
Mm-hmm.
and drive you forward. See, that's what we have to remember. When these feelings start coming, we can deal with these feelings. We
Yes,
don't
we
have
did.
to give
Uh-huh.
in to these feelings. We know that we have no reason to be jealous of anyone else
Anyone. That's
because the
right.
opportunity is out here for each and
Yeah.
every one of us. Like I say so
Amen.
many times, God made this world big enough and
Mm-hmm.
everything in it
Mm-hmm.
there is enough of to where we can all do our
Yeah.
thing and not
Uh-huh.
ever encroach another
Other.
person's territory.
That's it.
Never
That
ever.
is
We don't
it.
have to cross into anybody else's
No.
space
No, we don't.
because God made it like that.
Yes,
So
indeed.
instead of directing that energy outwardly, shine that light back unto yourself. Explore where your feelings are coming from. Not only is this less negative, it's productive. Okay. Now, next thing you do, clap your hands.
Booyah.
Yes, clap your dang hands for what you see in the world that you'd like to have. Being supportive and caring toward other women serves all of us. You hear that? This takes practice, but it's so
Mm-hmm.
gratifying once you get in the habit. Does that
Uh-huh.
woman have an amazing deadlift? Bravo. Does your neighbor seem to have a super supportive relationship? Good for her. Is that lady on the talk show doing something you like to do in the world? High five, talk show lady. High freaking five. I truly believe that the sooner you start applauding those ahead of you, the sooner you'll join them.
There
But
you
if
go.
every time you see someone doing something you like to do, you give them a big, nasty thumbs down, you sure haven't indicated that's what you want for yourself. You are literally saying no to your desires. If
Yep.
every time you do that, and some people are just so negative to it, it's just sickening.
It's,
Every time they see somebody, well, yeah, child, yeah, she always trying to do this. She always trying to do this. And oh Lord, clap your
ain't no
hands.
telling. Ain't no telling what she had to do it.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yes, your positivity will not only impact your day, but may be the thing that connects you to your goal or the people who help you get there. There's room for all. Didn't I just say that?
Yep.
Women are taught that we are in competition against each other. You know,
Each
Clee,
other.
that
Yeah.
is so true.
Right. 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 Right.
Taught that it's
Yes.
competition. Just like I look at this lady. She came by here yesterday. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why. My sinus is draining. And she came by here yesterday and said, and I asked her, people don't like to be questioned. They get defensive.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And so I asked her, well, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? And that chick said to me, because you didn't do what I told you to do. And
Oh.
I just, that's what she said. So I
Oh.
know how to deal with her. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave, Reedy. People
Woo.
will see you. You talk like you got some sense. You act like you got some sense. You be nice to people, and people get mad at you
Yes, they do.
for
Yes,
being
they
who
do.
you are.
Yes,
And
you.
God forbid if you question them, why are you doing this? And why are you doing this? What's this for? And things like that. And that's just what she said to me. I'm going to deal with the chick. Yes, I am. For significant
Oh, she
others,
called a chick. Oh, she
for
mad. She called
significant
a chick.
others, for the perfect body, for being the best mother, and on and on. Rarely does this elective competition actually serve us. When you want
She
what
called a
when it comes to having what you want in life, there's room for all of us. And when people give you a little position, you don't have to try to throw your weight around and
throw
all
your
that
weight
kind of
around.
stuff. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And then
Yes.
and if you look around this slave mentality stuff, they put you there to work against your own people,
All people. Boo y'all.
and you
That's
don't
it.
have sense
Yes.
enough to
Yes.
realize that that's what they're doing.
That's why
When
you're
they
there.
want this and they want that, they want this and they want that, and they
If they
use
won't hate
you.
me, they'll hate you.
Right, right. And then
Uh-huh.
they'll use you to sabotage your
Yeah.
own
You're
folk.
off. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you grinning and skinning for a promotion and all that kind of stuff, and you've done so much damage. But let me tell you, like I say, be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that means a woman too, that shall he also reap. I'm gonna. Oh, Clee, I'm sorry. I'm
Go,
clo-
go. Because I'm reading this
I'm
one.
closing this out.
Gentleman said, Mom, do you remember when the teacher said I was lying about how many shoes you had, how many pair of shoes I had? I remember that.
Wow.
Leora Brown said, what's for you is for you. And we are supposed to be joyous for those blessings that are received, not only for ourselves, but for others.
For others, right?
Velma said, you are so right. People talk about us all the time,
Yep.
about where we live. I have worked for 37 years, and Leon have worked 40 years. I
That's
think we
right.
deserve something. I know that's right, sister. I know
Uh-huh.
y'all been working for what y'all. I know it.
And every
And
time
then
I see them do something different at the house, I be so happy because
yes,
it be so
see, I
pretty.
don't know about the house, but I know about her and him. I know how hard they work. You are
Uh-huh.
so right. People talk about us all the time and where
Yep.
we live. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And let me see what else. Bam said, I love seeing our people prospering. Yep.
Right.
They
Right.
said, wow, such language because you called her a chick. I'm going to deal with this chick.
I'm like one of
I'm
my
going to check
friends
the chick.
that got my feathers ruffled because people don't listen. Listen, Alexa playing Friends by TLC. Alexa, stop. Please, yeah, I'm gonna turn it over to Rita. I apologize, Rita. Please, I apologize for taking time. I can continue this tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh no,
Okay. I don't even
Tuesday.
know where I
Okay.
is. I don't even know where I is. I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, but I don't want to take up your time. I hope I didn't.
It don't bother me. I don't know why you time.
It
We
bothers
come
me.
back every week. So it ain't like
Uh,
what I didn't do today, I can't do next week. Because
okay.
everybody was enjoying yours.
Yeah, but they're gonna
Everybody was
enjoy
enjoying
yours
yours.
too. I'm turn my camera off a little bit.
She always got some smart. Yes, they can enjoy yours too. Okay. Mine is uh your life scars. Wear your scars proudly. Scars of life. Wear your scars proudly. I'm talking to Gail, everybody, but I'm going to talk to y'all. Okay, it's by Samantha Clark, and it's about Thought Catalog. She says each moment in our lives create a timeline of many ups, downs, ugly cries, deep belly laughs, and scars in our lives. In relationships, especially, the lows are the ones that tend to haunt us. But these lessons also the others will guide us. Remember the good, but don't suppress the bad or the ugly. Brushing off the bad memories will only create an empty void. I
Yep.
have to remember that many. I'm sorry.
I say yep.
Oh, I have to remember that many nights watching raindrops fall down the passenger side of my window and crying out of fear. I cannot forget the hollowness that exists after years of emotional control and manipulation. The tragic memories, the tragic moments. Get out of here. I hate these things pop up. The tragic moments that
Mhm.
live deep in the shadows of my soul are important. They are lessons, not mistakes. They once
Mhm.
burned holes in my heart, but the wounds are now scars. Scars
Mhm.
that I can't hide. Scars that
Mhm.
I must remember. Scars that remind me to never lose myself, my sense of self worth. Worth. Oh Lord, there goes another pop up. My, self worth. These disturbances are the base of my emotional armor. They are power behind my words and confidence. They allow me to say no to what I and to say I deserve better and
Mhm.
say never again.
Mhm.
All the events of my life has shaped me and will also shape my future. I am no
Mhm.
stranger to emotional trauma and abusive relationships. I have worked on recognizing my triggers, being patient with myself, and being honest with those I share my life with now. But with
Mhm.
every mountain I climb on the path to healing, I have realized I will never walk the perfect trail. At peak times, there go another pop up. At peak times, the road will become clearer and the rattlesnakes will back off. But new
Mhm.
and old obstacles will always exist. You know, those
Mhm.
old obstacles are something else. You can't
Oh yeah.
go, you can't. Sometimes it's hard to go forward because the obstacle you had to overcome held you back. You know, you can
Mhm.
lose out of a lot of good things holding on
Mhm.
to the bad things that happen to you. And then sometimes
That's
you can
true.
make the person that don't deserve it pay for what happened to you in the past.
Uh huh.
Oh, preach, sister.
That's
Oh,
right.
it's important to understand that my emotional demons have shaped my path. My many ghosts have helped carve the tongue through the mountains. These negative memories and experiences aren't dead weight. Instead, they work together with the light that shines down. Everything
Mhm.
that has happened to me over 2.5 decades make up my entire existence.
Mhm.
Final balance between hope and defense. For years, I lived in a fortress. I stopped believing in love and happy endings. I created walls so thick that I couldn't see out and no one could see in.
Mhm.
From that, my relationships suffered. And that's what I'm saying. That hurt.
Mhm.
I was only half a person. I had spent so many years in therapy working through my trauma that I found myself wearing it like a
Tuesday.
lead jacket. I'm huh?
That's my. I went to Facebook and forgot to turn my speaker off.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying so. I thought you said, "Girl, preach." I said, "Hey,
That too. That too. That too.
I was,
Yes, ma'am. You
hey,
talking?
I got it, girl."
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. We're like a bit. I built. Okay, I see you later, Gail. Have a good day. I built love you too. Impenetrable walls with no doors in or out. I remember learned my lessons, but I was fearful to try again. This is a lonely path. However,
Mhm.
upon entering my most recent relationship, I tried desperately to start anew. What I
Mhm.
failed to realize is that new relationships cannot be brand new novels. Instead, they're refreshed chapters in an existing book. In
Mhm.
many ways, wanting a fresh start gave me a sense of optimism and hope I haven't seen in myself in quite some time. I
Mhm.
whittled away a safe passage through the defensive barriers. I shed myself from the weight of all I had overcome. I felt
Mhm.
free from fear, distrust, and baggage. Maybe I
Mhm.
was blind and slightly naive, but it allowed me to nurture a budding romance, free from preconceived notions. I gave myself permission to trust again. This
Mhm.
approach only started to backfire when my feelings for this new love interest became stronger. I came to the realization that this fresh start was also a wall I put up.
Mhm.
It was Sephora's best concealer over old scars. You know this Sephora's concealer that you put on the
Mhm.
scars on your face.
Uh,
Yes, I
oh
feel you,
yeah.
sister. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I looked happy, and that emotion shined from within. But
Mhm.
I was ignoring all the lessons I learned. Of course, it did not occur to me that I was disregarding my past due to all the time spent therapeutically reflecting on it. But I was
Mhm.
missing a piece of my true self. How could
Mhm.
I even fully commit to a new relationship without each and every special fragment of myself? My
Mhm.
partner deserved the truth. So did I. I wrote my fears, my anxieties, and my suffering back into my timeline until time
Mhm.
travel is an option. My past will
Mhm.
always live behind me. In it,
Mhm.
I have learned what I have to offer, what I deserve, what I can work
Mhm.
on, and what I refuse to accept. These hardships
Mhm.
do not need to impede my future journey, but I also cannot ignore them. Shadows may linger closer and more treacherous days, but I
Mhm.
know how to work through them. I have faced them before and I will face them again. These
Understand.
ghosts can be friends if I choose to make them from taking that. My instincts are driven by the deep history. I've had everything I need to start a new chapter. My heart will let my love in, my head will keep me logical, and my intuition will steer me through the memories of unease. See, scars are something else. Scars
Yes,
are
ma'am.
not blemishes, they are proof that you are strong. They are
Mhm.
proof that you have the capacity to love. They are proof you are alive and you will always persevere. Wear your scars proudly.
Wear
There
them
it is.
proudly.
Wear them proudly. I've been
Cause
scarred. I've been scarred deeply sometimes. I was scarred one time so bad that I said, Lord, please, I don't want to love again.
mm,
I don't want to. Please don't let me love again. That was a deep scar. But guess what?
mhm.
I loved again. Took me a long time, but I did it. I wasn't gonna let that Negro stop my life. I
I
wasn't
know
gonna
that's
do it.
right.
I wasn't
I
gonna let
know
that
that's
Negro
right.
stop my life. No, ma'am. I wasn't gonna sit around being miserable. The scars that man put on me was something for the people. And you know what?
My.
He dang near had a scar himself. Hey, I'm gonna straight up tell you, he like to had a scar too.
Yeah.
He like to have a scar, a deep scar. So he learned to leave me alone, but I didn't trust for a long time. And
Right.
I didn't love for a long time because I was scared. I was
I can
scared to.
understand that.
I was
I can.
scared to love. I was scared to let anybody in. But oh baby, when the morning came and Mister walked in, I said, "Where you been, Mister?" I, I
Where
know
you
you was
been,
coming.
Mister?
I know you was coming. Hi, Mister. Period.
God's gonna
Yes, yes,
always see you through it.
always.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Always see you through it. Oh, that's
Always.
wonderful, Rita. So we all have scars, don't we?
Everybody. Yes, we all have scars. I didn't.
Internal
I
and
wasn't looking on
external.
Facebook, so I hope you was.
Huh?
I wasn't looking what anybody was saying, so I hope you was, because I
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah, I'm on Facebook now. Do you know we
Okay.
have 61 comments? Ooh,
Ah,
my
yes,
Lord.
yes. Come
And
on,
one
lady.
share. I know Velma always shares.
Yes, she does.
Theta
Thank you,
says,
Velma.
thank you so much. And Theta says she's still waiting on her mister. And Laterica, what is it? I never wanted to love again either, but I'm glad I did because I found, yeah, your daughter.
That's
And then,
right. Shoot, shoot,
and then Clee
shoot.
said, uh, Le, Le, Leora said, yes, we do. Damita, hello, aunties. We love you too, Damita. My
I love
goodness,
you,
we have
Danita.
like 66 comments today. Oh,
Come
thank
on
you,
now.
everybody, for being with us. We love you so much. And Rita, your topic was fantastic. And I know I have some scars,
Yes,
outward and
yes.
inward. And those
Yes,
scars
ma'am.
help us to realize, what did you say, wear them proudly?
Wear them proudly.
Because they let
They
us
are
know,
lessons learned. Our
yeah,
scars
lessons
are
learned.
lessons learned. They
That's
are.
right.
They
That's
are.
right. So it's 2 minutes after. We love you all so much.
Thank
So
you
much.
so much,
And
ladies
God
and
willing,
gentlemen.
what do you say, Reedy?
I said, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies
Leon,
and
we know you
gentlemen.
hear us. Hey.
What do you say?
I said, Leon, we know you hear us. Hey. Leon.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I know he heard us. Hey.
Yes. But everybody, we love you so much and we're happy for you. We want you to be successful and proud, and we support you just like you support us. Thank you
Amen.
so much. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and God willing, I'll see you Sunday at 7 a.m.
And I'll see
And
you Tuesday.
and Eula said that she's getting ready for next week too. All
All
right, we
right.
love you all.
All
Rita, you
right.
have any announcements? You want to say something about your products?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm still working on them.
okay, love you, everybody.
Okay,
Love
love
you,
you,
Reedy.
everybody. Have a good
Talk with you
weekend.
later. Okay.
Okay, bye bye.